So, what informed you from your previous positions? Nobody just starts in an industry as a founder, and you had other positions that taught you about how you wanted to build a company, right?
Yeah, of course. I think one of the biggest things that really drove me was just a couple of negative experiences that I had in my career. One, my two first jobs that I had just had really no upward mobility in them. So it was like you could work really hard and there was a clear path for what was coming next. And I had a very like narrow focus on the level of marketing that I was allowed to control. I was in paid search and that was all I was allowed to work on. And so there wasn't a lot of motivation, but I feel like early on in my career, one thing I really tried to focus on was just always be learning. And then once that learning curve slows down, moving on and going to a different job. After I worked in an agency, I went and worked in-house at a startup, and I got a chance to move from just focusing on paid search to focusing on, all things growth. So I was running paid search, paid social, YouTube affiliates, a bunch of different things, landing page testing, CRO, all those things that really impact growth outside of just paid search. And I really got an opportunity to learn how, companies think about things from an internal perspective on working towards profitability, and payback periods and those types of things for acquiring new customers. And I think that was all important experience for me to learn.